Channel. I'm Compai. I am Susua's voice of reason. Guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about what I've done in the villa project, why I did it, and the correct way to do it. So, the first project that I got finished was all the tile in front of the jacuzzi. A couple of them were falling off. So, if a couple of them were falling off, more than likely, more are going to fall off down the road. So, what I had my guys come in, check them all, take them all off, and redo them. But where a lot of people make mistakes is the ones that pop off, they just pop it off, throw in more thin set, push it back on, and act like, we're good to go. That's not how you do it, okay? I also had some problems with tile falling off back here on my outside shower. So the way that I like to do things is I like to get it all done 100% one time. When you start doing things in piecemeal, it ends up cost you more money, more time, more aggravation. Get it done right the first time. So we went and made sure we took off all the tile, we took off all the thin set, put in a new thin set evenly so there's no air pockets behind the tile. Because what happens when there's air pockets behind the tile, you get a water leak somewhere and it just starts eroding the thin set behind the tile, then they just start popping off, over time. So that's done. Behind the pool, we got that done. The other project that I got done last week, which I'm real happy about, is this table. This is a beautiful saman table. Saman is a hardwood that's found down here in the Caribbean. It's not as good as mahogany, but it's better than a lot of the others. It's better than pine. It's great for live edge furniture. It's great for bars, like the bar at Casa De Compai. This is the same wood. And I like saman. I mean, I love mahogany, is my favorite, but what I did is I sanded it down. The whole table got 3 coats underneath, the legs, everything, but I made sure the tabletop has a total of 12 coats. The other thing that we're doing today is, where are they? My pups. Yeah, you can hear them crying. They're actually whining because they want to go home. I don't know if you guys can hear. My dogs are barking as well. But today was the first day I brought the dogs here. I got to get them used to coming here because my dogs are homebodies because I'm a homebody. So the project that I'm doing today on a Sunday is I have a Coralina driveway, okay? There's my neighbor's dogs. Let me get in focus here, guys. So where a lot of people make mistakes on Coralina, I'm using a pressure washer, but my pressure washer isn't strong. I call it a baby pressure washer because I can actually spray my legs with it without it breaking my skin. Because Coralina is soft, okay? And what happens is you get these guys, they come in with just a strong pressure washer and they put gouges into your Coralina. So what you want to do is you want to knock out the dirt. I like hitting it with bleach first to kill the mold, because what happens is Coralina is porous because it's coral. It's as the island came up out of the sea, coral became rock. So that's why you see all the imprints of fish and a lot of the actual rain coral and the different kinds of coral. So that's why it's called Coralina. So what I do is I like to hit it with bleach to kill all the mold that's in those little pores. Then you come in with the power washer behind it, and it just helps get rid of all the dirt, the grime, kills all the mold. So that's the project probably for the next couple days because it's going to take me a while to do it. I like doing certain projects like the table I did. I like doing the Coralina. It's just grunt work, but I know I'm not getting somebody in here who's just going to blow through it and use a high powered pressure washer and destroy my Coralina. So there's certain things I just do. It's just easier for me to make sure it gets done right. But you can see I got a pretty big driveway here. It's going to take me a long time to do it. The other thing that we had a lot of success on was back here. taking care of the landscape. This property has a nice drop off to it. That's another issue I'm going to have to work on next year. We're not going to tackle that right now, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I had to get rid of all the high grass. It's just unkept. But the problem is, well, if I cut all this out, when it starts to rain, it's just going to erode. The rain's just going to wash all the soil away. It's going to create a problem. So we're going to stop it right here. We're going to get let everything grow up, keep it nice and trimmed to keep that little hill face in place. Now, the other thing that we're starting is back here. This is we're pouring a concrete pad. We're going to put the same Coralina that's in the driveway that's on the existing patio now, because we're putting a spiral staircase that will go up to the pool deck. The reason for that is my mom's apartment's here, right? What I don't want my mom to have to do is walk through that door to walk on the other side of the property to come up the front steps, okay? Or I don't want her having to walk down here along the parking lot to hit the front steps, because that parking lot, as you saw, has a slope. Mom's 76. We don't need mom falling and getting hurt, especially if it's a hip. We all know what happens when older people break their hips. So let's avoid that by just putting in a spiral staircase, making it match. It'll come right up to this pool deck up here. So it'll just be nice and easy for her. Simplicity's key. So what we're doing next week is we're going to have this pad in, and I'm hoping in 10 days to have the staircase in. Up top on the patio, we have to knock out a little wall to receive the staircase. Tile for the pad. I'm hoping to have the pool painted and in the process of being filled in 10 days. Then the other thing I got to do is fencing for the dogs, because I don't want my dogs running out in the street and getting killed, because my dogs are very important to me. So we're gonna start putting fencing after we're done the pool and the staircase. And basically we're just gonna run fencing right here, right over here. That'll give me a little flower bed in front of the driveway. This way, with the gate here, you walk through into the gate. The good thing is I'm able to do this before I move in. I hate doing projects in the house I live in. Done it so many times. I've been doing my own properties with my money since I was 20. That's when I bought my first house. My dad and my grandfather and myself, we did it together. God rest their souls. Super thankful I had the parents and grandparents I've had. But the other thing is we're putting another gate back here. Back here in this area, I have a really nice clothesline. Nice metal clothesline built. So put a gate on the other end so we can come right out and just come out of the laundry area and just hang the clothes and then go right up the stairs. So guys, that's what's been going on here for this week. I know I haven't been in the studio. I got so much going on. Not only, I have this project, I still got Casa De Compai. So if you're looking for a place to rent, remember there's always Casa De Compai. Appreciate everybody's support. Cigars, Compai Cigars is doing extremely well. Super thankful for it. We're on Comida as well, so you can order Compai Cigars on Comida. And then the next thing is in September to get my studio down here, and then I'll just be setting up my cameras wherever I want. There's not really much to do on the inside, except for just making it a home for me. So there's really not much to see, but most of the work is doing the upgrades I want and some just TLC. So guys, with that in mind, always remember, keep personal private and private personal. Hit the subscribe button, give me a like. I appreciate the comments. And guys, it is an absolute perfect summer down here in the Dominican Republic. Crystal clear blue skies. Ocean is so warm. Pools are so warm. Lots of fun things to do. Ain't that right, Campo? My 2 dogs are just staring at me like, I want to go home. They love their home. So they'll love it here. So guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate everything. And guys, be safe. And peace out.